Hi guys, hi, how's everybody? How's it going today? Hopefully today finds you well. Today I'm doing my deck of padding update for the month of July, and I'm really excited about this update because I missed June's update because I was moving. So before I knew it, the update date had come and gone, and I was like, oh darn. But also, I got a ton of usage on the items that I needed to get usage on in Deca Panning and Project Pan, to be honest. So really excited about today's update. I hope that you're also interested in that. And if you are, please keep on watching. For those of you new here, hi, my name is Donna. I'm a lover of all things high-end, colorful beauty and self-care. I also work in the beauty industry as a field leader for Ulta Beauty. So I get a lot of education in my position. I like to bring you that education here. Ultimately, I'm just out here talking about makeup because I like to talk about makeup. I'm assuming if you're here, you also like to talk about makeup. And I hope that you'll subscribe before you go. With that said, let's roll into this deck of panning update for the month of July. All right. Hi, everyone. How's it going? How is everybody today? Today, I'm so excited to talk to you about deck of panning. But before we do that, check out my new hair. I love this new hair. It is super fantastic. My girl at one of the Ulta salons did it, and like, this looks fantastic. So excited about it. It's a little darker than I typically go, but I love it. So elephant in the room talked about and aside, let's talk about Deca Panning. So Deca Panning is a really fun game of sorts that was created here by Emily on her channel, Emily and Max. She drew inspiration for this panning game from a BookTube channel called Books with Maddie, who was doing a similar game for books to be read on her channel. So she asked for permission to make it make sense for the beauty world, and Maddie gave her the go-ahead, and so she created this Deck of Panning game. I do have one that is a completionist project pan on my channel, and it is just my rolling project pan. I do it every single year. This year I have an ultimate goal of 50 products in that project pan, and then this one, Deck of Panning, is more about usage of the items in my collection. So I do give myself a 15 usage goal unless it's otherwise stated in the game board, and I am rotating through some products that I wouldn't normally rotate through, one of which is in this couple of which actually is in this specific Deck of Panning update. And I really love that because everything in my collection is being touched, and when you have a collection of my size, that's sometimes hard to do. With that said, you need a deck of cards that has at least one joker to play. The game board and all the rules and all the things are linked down in my description box. Emily posts the game board and then
reimagines it. I know that that's the wrong word. Rotates it or randomizes it. That's the word.
Randomizes it every single month around the 10th of the month, so that if you have to record early, you absolutely can. My video, I think, is going up a date early this month because I don't put videos up on Thursdays, and I don't want to screw up the algorithm or whatever it is, since I'm just coming back from being off for a month. Thank you guys so much for your graciousness during that time frame, and I'm super excited to see almost everybody has joined in on the new videos. I hope that you're enjoying it. I certainly am enjoying being back. So with that said, let's first go through the products that we had, and then we have some rollouts, so we'll pull some new cards. I myself, whether I've had rollouts or not, pull a new card every single time. I think that's why I have 6 products instead of 5 products, because I think we started with 5, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. I pull a new card regardless of whether I have rollouts or not, but today, because that's the funnest part, that's the game part. But today I do have rollouts. So chaotic energy aside, because I haven't recorded in forever, I feel like, let's walk through the items that I have in my project pan. So in April, I pulled the Joker. And the Joker and the face cards never change, no matter which month it is. It's just the numbers that change. So Joker and face cards will always mean the same always. And I pulled the Joker in April, and the Joker is Are You Joking Me? So this is a product that you really do not want to pan, that you think will take forever, maybe does take forever, and it's usually long term. And mine is definitely long term. What I pulled in for the Joker was this pigment. This is Naked Cosmetics pigment. This is a loose pigment, and it is in the shade Mother Nature. And, you know, it's not a bad pigment. I really do enjoy it. I think it's beautiful when I put it on my eyes when I do use it. The goal is to finish the pigment. I just don't see that happening. You can see it is really pretty, right? It's kind of got this like silvery, like almost rusty blue red to it. It reminds me of like the brown like duochromes that were all the rage when I first came into the scene in like 2015 or whatever it was. The goal is to empty it. I'm never gonna empty it. It is, I've used it 11 times, and it was half full when I brought it into this. It will be half full probably when I empty it. I think I'm going to reroute this goal because it's already been in here since April. So May, June, this is now the third month that we're going into with this product. I've used it 11 times. There's not even any kind of difference in what's in this versus what was in this previously. So I do think that I need to rethink the goal on this in order to get it out, but I do want to be realistic for an Are You Joking product. So I think I'm going to make this goal 20 instead of empty, because I'm never going to empty this pigment. So I'm going to redo the goal. The goal is now going to be 20. I do have 11 uses on this product, and I think it will still take me quite some time to get that extra 9 uses. Another product that was rolled in April was for the Six of Clubs, and at that time the Six of Clubs was collecting cobwebs, and what I rolled in was a product that I needed to finish. And it was the Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen because it expired this year in July. This is July. And I finished this. This is all gone. There is no more. Whatever was left in there, which was whatever, a little tiny squirt that I was able to get out, got on my freaking computer. So I need to get that off real quick. I used that sunscreen more than 40 times, which is crazy sauce to me because it is just a little tiny like travel size of this sunscreen, and was able to use it still 40 times. This is, you know, what I used as a facial sunscreen. I also used it as a primer while I was using it. I hated this. I am so glad that it's gone. It made my skin feel so oily, and I'm glad that I got it in gratis and got it in a travel size and only had to go through this little tiny thing. I think I have another one that was in my collection that I put into giveaway when I was going through all of my stuff to pack it up. And I think I have a full size like body version too. If the body version makes my body feel like this made my face feel, I will not be using that sunscreen. It might be awesome, and I know a lot of people swear by this sunscreen, but I just did not have a great time with it. I just didn't. It was awful on my skin. So like I said, I used it more than 40 times. I quit calculating at 40. So I think I did a really good job of making sure that got used up, and I get to pull a card for that. The next items I pulled in May, and that was the last time that I did decapanning because I took all of the month of June off for my move. So in May, I pulled the King of Diamonds. The Kings, they don't change, like I said at the beginning. So the King of Diamonds is always going to be affordable. And for affordable, I pulled in what was at that point in time a new product in my collection, one that I was kind of intrigued about. And it was the Makeup Revolution multi-use balm in Rose Glow. And the goal on this was 15 uses. And I did get 15 uses on this as of the 18th of June. So 15 uses prior to when the next update was to be. But I will tell you, I am not impressed with this item. I ended up using it on my lips only because as a cheek balm, it just really felt like you were slathering Vaseline all over yourself. It's not horrible, but it is kind of sticky and it doesn't really appear to do anything. Can you guys, I mean, yes, you can see it if I turn to the side, but straight on, it just doesn't appear to do anything. It's very, very sticky. My skin felt like I had put chapstick on my cheeks, and as a lip balm, I think that there's just far too much here for a lip balm. I'm going to give it to my daughter. She loves lip balm. She will probably use it as a lip balm. I'm not keeping this in my collection. I will never, ever pick it up again. I just was not enthralled with the experience of it, but I did use the 15 uses that I dedicated to this product. So that one also is rolling out. So excited about that. The next one I pulled was a 7 of Hearts, which was random color generator. And y'all know I pulled a chartreuse on the random color generator. And the product I pulled in for that was this KVD Metal Shock eyeshadow single in Electric Warrior. I really think that this exemplified that to a T. It was almost a perfect match for that. And this is probably one of my favorite colors on the planet, let alone one of my favorites to put in the inner corner. So I did utilize this quite a bit. It didn't see its 15 use goal though. I still have 2 more uses on it. Definitely not going to be a problem. What I will say about this is it's such a unique color that it only goes with certain eye looks without looking a little bit weird. So I can pull those off. I just have to be in a certain kind of spirit or, you know, recording or something like that. So I will get those usages on that, but I still have 2 more uses to go on that product. The next one was the Ten of Spades, and the Ten of Spades was No Pan Left Behind. The last time I had No Pan Left Behind in this, I pulled the same thing that I pulled this time, and it is because it's in my project pan as well. It is the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette. The first time I pulled this into decapanning, I gave myself 1 use per shadow as a goal, and this time I gave myself 2 uses per shadow as a goal. I haven't hit that yet. I have hit 2 uses on Myth and Magic, which are these 2 here. And I have hit 2 uses on Pixie and Marvel. Pixie is this one here, and Marvel is this one here. And then I have also hit 2 uses on Crystal. Crystal is this one here. Other than that, I still have 1 more use on every single one of them except for Dream. And Dream, I have not even used once yet. So this one will stay in to the Deck of Panning project because I need to hit 2 uses on every single pan in this product. And then the last one was the 6 of Hearts, right? No, 9 of Hearts, which was collecting cobwebs again. And for this one, I did pick a product that, God, I hadn't pulled into my Shop My Stash or hadn't even used in quite some time. So it was definitely collecting cobwebs. and that is my ABH Amrezy highlighter. And the goal was 15 uses, and I today hit that 15th use. So it is the highlighter that I'm wearing today. And I mean, really excited that I got 15 uses out of this all over again. This was such a hyped up highlighter for the longest time, and I know exactly why it is. It's a beautiful highlighter. It's got this nice like wet look to it without being like, without having to use too much and without being powdery on your skin. It's just got this really crazy beautiful formula. ABH should make all their highlighters like this. And they tried with that iced out, but God, that one was so horrible. That one was in my collection and out of my collection almost as fast as it came in. I think that one was more about the glitter that it had in it and the color that it appeared on my skin. This one is just so smooth and beautiful, and I'm really happy to have gotten the 15 uses out of it. And like I said, I just got the 15 uses today. So with that said, we are rolling out 3 items. So we're pulling 3 new cards for Deck of Panning, and I haven't seen the Deck of Panning screen yet, the game board. So I'm excited to pop up the game board, and we're gonna look at it together while I shuffle the cards. And I wanted to show you guys I do have the Joker in my deck. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle while we look at this. You'll probably hear voice over me. Okay, so some ones I'm looking at. I love that we have Balm on here, Black-owned makeup brand. That's fun. This time last year is a really confusing one for me, but I think it would be easy to figure out what to do. Concealer. I think I've had concealer in this before. Spotlight a Panner. That's fun. Has Pan. I don't have much in my collection that has Pan. Vetoed. Cutting the deck. We're going to cut it and then cut it again like that. And then I'm going to cut it and then shuffle. I don't know. There's a lot on here I could get that I would greatly enjoy and a lot that I might not enjoy so much. So here we go with the cards. And the first card I got, of course it is. It's the Joker. Why? Shit. Joker, as you know, is Are You Joking? It's a long-term product and it is not amazing. Why does that have to be the first card I pull? Okay, next card. This is a 6 of diamonds. The 6 of diamonds is vacation or travel. I like that. I've got a good idea of what that could be. And then the last card is the 8 of clubs. And the 8 of clubs is skincare. I have to be honest, I am not happy about getting the Joker. This is the second Joker that I've gotten this year. So let me go pick my products. I will be right back. Okay, my peeps, I am back and I have made some decisions. So the 8 of clubs stood for skincare, and for skincare I chose the Perricone MD Cold Plasma Plus Intensive Hydrating Complex. This is a skincare that I opened up and started using. It's a moisturizer. It is Perricone MD, and Perricone MD is like whatever. It smells so gross. So I quit using it. I think it's just about natural, you know, the natural ingredients and moisturizer. Like, I don't know. It smells like clay and that makes me feel ill. So I quit using it. So it's about half full at this point in time. My goal is going to be to get the rest of the use out of it that is there. I use it mostly as a night cream, and I think that that's a good use of it because it is a rather thick moisturizer. I did notice that my skin looked much better in the mornings when I had used this item, but I quit using it because I couldn't handle the smell. The next product was the Six of Diamonds, and the Six of Diamonds was vacation or travel. I do have a lot of like travel items in my collection because I travel for work. So one thing that I just recently bought that I've actually been using quite a bit, but I put it away because I had been using it quite a bit, but it's perfect. It's the perfect product for travel. Is this? It's so expensive. It's such an expensive item. So I think it's smart to bring it into this for vacation or travel. It is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Sculpting Palette, and it has all things like concealer or foundation and contour and bronzer, and even like these four here are highlighty for your face for travel, so you don't have to bring all those products with you. I obviously have been using these three items quite a bit actually since I pulled this into my collection. It's a really expensive item, and I do think that I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. Again, I'm just going to give it the standard 15 use goal because I think that that makes sense for that. It's not a problem. It's not going to be a struggle for me. And then we have the Joker, the wonderful Joker. This Joker is the bane of my existence because I am pulling in a red lipstick. Like, I had ideas of what I was going to pull in should I get the Joker. A pigment was one of them because I knew that that was going to take forever to get through. And a red lipstick was another because I knew that I don't wear red. The problem with this is that I didn't figure I was going to get two Jokers this year. I guess that's my bad. Now I have not only a pigment but also a red lipstick. I am going to stick with the 15 use goal on this. I never wear red lipstick, so 15 uses is going to take 500,000 years. We are going to get one use out of it today, right now, because I think it will match me. And this is the reason why I don't wear red lipstick. Do you see that? Oh my god, that's awful. Yep. So that is it. Those are my items. So now I have 6 items still in my project pan. We do have the 3 existing items, the pigment, the palette, and the green eyeshadow by KVD. And then we have 6, new items that we're pulling in. I do imagine that we will absolutely be done with this next time, and we will absolutely be done with this next time. I'm hoping that I can also get the remainder of the uses out of this palette that I need. So potentially 3 new rolls next time as well. But, yep. Are you playing this game too? I would be sure interested in hearing how your adventures in deck and panning are going. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I do hope that you enjoyed the video. All the information that you need in terms of deck and panning, the game, who created it, all the things are down in my description box. Please send some love to Emily. She is an incredible creator here on the platform, comes up with some amazing project panning games, and the whole of everyone is on board with her games. So like the amount of people that she's able to bring into these project pan games that she makes up is incredible to me. Like, she's an incredible creator. So go hit her up, say hey, hi, how are you? Join in her game. I would be interested to hear if this is something that you're doing. I sure appreciate you guys for stopping by. I hope that July is treating you all kindly. I hope that you and yours are safe and healthy and getting along as best you can. And I hope that you are all loving each other, but loving each other from afar. And until next time. Bye, friends.